Jew. Sorry guys. Goody. Jew. Oh, glad you haven't got smell-o-vision, guys. Good evening. Welcome back to Haunting Hunters HQ. Tonight we are here at Sleap Airfield here in Shropshire. Take two. Good evening, guys. Welcome back to Haunting Hunters HQ. Tonight we're at Sleap Airfield here in... Is it in Cheshire or Shropshire?
Shropshire.
Take three. Good evening, guys. Welcome back to Haunting Hunters HQ. Tonight we're here at Sleap Airfield here in Shropshire. It's very cold. It is freezing. But tonight we've got Julie with us.
Hi, guys.
And first time is my son Riley. First time investigating, future haunting hunter. He's keen to come out with us. He's been dying to come out. So we're at a safe location. It's a fantastic World War II ex-airfield with some fantastic history which I will drop now. Sleap Airfield is an ex-Royal Air Force training site. It was used for training pilots at the use of various aircraft throughout the war. It was originally built in 1943 and has various personnel and operational staff on the site throughout the years. It was also used to train pilots to use gliders that could be dropped behind enemy lines during the war. Unfortunately, in 1943, two planes crashed within the same week into the control tower, killing various staff. In this last photo that you can see now, I zoom in on one of the female RAF personnel that was sadly killed. Don't forget, guys, we're on Facebook, so if you're not on Facebook with us, bob on over to Facebook and look up Haunting Hunters HQ. Come and join us on there. Thank you very much for your support at the beginning of the year. Thank you very much. We've jumped a few subscribers. If you're watching these videos, don't forget to hit your bell. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and you won't miss some crazy content like this. It's silly o'clock at night, freezing to death. So we're going to get going. We're going to do a bit of calling out. This place has got some fantastic history, as you'd have just seen. Two aircraft actually crashed into the control tower in 1943. Apparently both in the same week as well, which is quite a shame actually, and quite a number of people have died here. So we will be checking that out shortly. But we're starting off in this museum. It is absolutely full of different relics, parts of aircraft. I'll just give you a quick look round. Different parts of things like that, machine guns, models, actually the old uniforms used to wear, flight suits, absolutely loads of different things. So if you ever passing Sleap Airfield, by all means, come and have a look. It's a little trip out. If you're passing, just bob in, have a look. There is a cafe upstairs so you can get a drink and watch the planes taking off or landing. So I think we'll start with a bit of calling out, guys. It's an absolutely fantastic place. There's a lot of things in here that could hold residual energy. It has been known that there is a few spirits that reside here. It would be really interesting to contact one of them. A lot of this stuff has a lot of interest to me because I have had family that were in the Air Force during the war. So, you know, this sort of thing I do find interesting. I've always loved flying as well, so I'm quite interested in these sort of things. So we'll get going. Hopefully Riley won't scream too much, Julie won't pass wind too much, and we'll start with some calling out and we shall get going.
I'll put you a step over there.
Yeah, by the record,
Like on the floor, like a stepping.
a light one, like
Do
that, but light.
We'll go lights out. We'll start with some calling out. We'll go full lights out first and see if we can get any responses. Right, so obviously, guys, this is Riley's first time. He's a little bit nervous, but I've told him he's got to be quiet. But if he does see or hear anything to let us know, more than likely he'll probably jump on Jew or Jew will jump on Riley, one of the two. So we shall see. So good evening, spirits, here at Sleap Airfield. We've come to communicate with you tonight. We're not here to disrespect you in any way, or hurt, or harm you, or... What's that then? Is it that cage?
Yeah.
Yeah, try to keep still then, because that cage is rattling. We're not here to hurt or harm you. Can you do something for us, please, to make a sound? To try and show that you are able to communicate with us. Can you make a sound for us, please, to acknowledge you're here? If it's possible, can you tap on something? Or if you can, in the doorway there, we have a device which is probably, you've never seen one before, which is called a REM pod, which is basically a box with lights in and an aerial. If you go near it, it'll just light up and make a silly little noise to you. It shouldn't hurt you, it'll just show that you are here with us now. The temperature is dropping on it slightly. But we're not here to disrespect you, we come with love and peace. We do understand there is a few people that did die here, which is a really big shame. But we would really love for you to come and communicate with us. Possibly come and tell us your story. Could you bang on something for us, please? Can you tap on something? Don't be afraid. You're more than welcome to come forward and talk to us. That's just my footsteps on the ground, guys. We'd love to communicate with you. Is there anybody here that may be attached to any of these parts of these aircraft? Or any of the uniforms? Could you come forward and communicate with us, please? So you're more than welcome to communicate with us in any way you can or you feel like, if you're able to. We don't see you as performers. We're not here to make you look silly. We just want to communicate with you, that's all. We're not here to disrespect you. And from a lot of the ages we've seen, you died very young as well. We will get a couple of devices on shortly that hopefully you might be able to say something to us. Possibly. It'd be awesome if you could. It'd be good because we've got Riley here. This is his first time investigating, so I think it'd be quite cool if something did happen that, you know, Riley could see for himself. What was that? What was that? What was that?
Didn't hear nothing up here.
Didn't it? I heard like a... No. If the sound picked that up, I don't know. It sounded down here, but I'm not sure if you guys heard it. I'm just going to walk down here, man. The vent pod might go off in a minute. I don't know where the vent pod is. So we don't mean any disrespect or harm. I'll just move down here a bit, see if anybody would communicate down here. So if there is anybody in this building, there is a light in this part, guys, unfortunately. Could you come walking up this path to me here, please? Or can you bang on something? Obviously, guys, with the amount of, obviously, things like this around, parts of aircraft, uniforms, all that light does come on, uniforms, things like that, you would think there'd be a lot of residual energy from a lot of this equipment. Yeah? You've heard a woman's voice? Hang on. You've heard a woman's voice? Right behind you?
In this direction behind us.
I can't.
You just heard a woman's voice.
Go like. That's what it's like.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Honestly. Yeah, that's around there, yeah.
What, right behind you?
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, there would have been female RAF personnel called WAFs. Was it a proper female voice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
Like a hi.
Good evening. Thank you for that. Could you tap on something for us? Just to double, how can you say, just to double show you are here. Julie and Riley, I've heard your voice. Unfortunately, I was out of the room at the time, which I apologise for. Could you do it again for us, please? I'm sure. I've just seen like a little shadow go boom straight across here by that cabinet with my own eyes. I'll just turn the light on a minute. See the cabinet here, the blue, where the seat is?
Yeah.
There, just a little shadow went straight across.
What, just under there?
Yeah, well, towards the side of them cabinets. Is that you have just seen? Can you bang on something for me? Can we hear your voice again, please?
Just hear another voice.
Did you?
Like a shouting.
I feel like I'm going forward.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's a funny feeling in
Yeah.
here. I don't know if it's all the stands, but it does feel a little bit. I don't know whether it's a floor. Well, the floor's not dead soft, is it? But
No, it's hot, bouncy, it's cold, it's freezing, it's just wood underneath.
yeah,
Is it on a slant?
I don't
I feel
know.
like I'm going forward like that.
Like disorientated.
Yeah.
What was that?
I heard that.
Are you with us now? Are you watching us? Are you interested in what we're doing? Are you wondering what we're doing? If you could set one of these devices off for us to show you are here.
Rumble.
Rumble. I'm not sure if that's a plane overhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
plane overhead.
Thought I heard something, I'm thinking,
Yeah,
hey?
it's a plane overhead, that is. So thank you for showing Julie and Riley your voice. Unfortunately, I wasn't here at the time. Could you do it again for me, please? Here's something down there then, did you hear that?
I heard like a.
Like a, and a blue?
It's getting colder.
It is.
It's freezing.
Can you show us your shadow in that doorway, please?
Riley's face. Thank you said that, can you show us your shadow?
Well, hopefully.
Please, please, you are.
I'll just keep looking, you might do.
Did you hear that?
If you can show us your shadow in that doorway, that would absolutely make my year straight away. And in fact, I would leave you alone as of then. If you could show us your shadow in that doorway, that would absolutely be amazing. Or if you could set that vent pod off for me right this second, that would be amazing. There's lots of things in here. Could you throw something to us? Maybe, obviously nothing too big.
Yeah.
But obviously something that might be of some significance to you. Like a small IF badge off a lapel or anything like that. Could you throw something like that at us, please? Have you ever moved down to the other part?
Yeah.
So we'll walk down to the other part. Well, if you've heard a female in here, possibly, have you got the cat ball there? Leave that stuff there, Jim, we'll go.
I think there's something over there.
We'll leave the vent pod here. If it goes off, we'll be able to hear it from down there, I thought. Just don't stand on it. There is a lady. There's definitely a lady here then, if you've heard a lady.
Yeah, we have a woman.
Wonder if we could get a name from her.
It was a proper lady voice.
Was it?
Yeah.
I haven't been in this room. What was this room? Just like a meeting room?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we might try in here, because this is still part of the old World War II building, isn't it? Yeah, we'll sit in here a minute, actually. This will be good. Hopefully the light will go off. So we'll sit here.
That's freezing.
Are we cold? Not joking, guys, it is freezing. Might be a little bit warmer.
Like a plastic.
So some spirits, especially a lady spirit,
Oh, it's freezing.
that we possibly was contacted Riley and Julie possibly. All we ask is for you to do something that you're able to, either by showing us, or could you even make a sound for us that we can hear you? Could you bang on the table? Could you rattle the door that leads to the airfield? Could you show us your voice again, please? Is there anybody else here that would like to communicate? Now is your chance. You're more than welcome to come forward and speak to us. Did you used to be on the ground crew, or were you a pilot or air crew? Is that a little voice, huh?
I heard a rumble. I heard that.
Did you hear that? Huh?
Yeah. That's
That
why I
was like
looked.
somebody moving something. Thank you. Are you out there in the corridor? Are you watching us from a bit of a distance? I think I'm going to try Necrophonics, see if we can find out where they are in this building.
I think I heard like a little kid go like...
The light's just gone off.
That light is on a timer.
Who is it?
Well, a sensor. So, spirits, I've got a device in my hand now that you might be able to communicate with us through called Necrophonics. It's a sound bank of words that you might be able to manipulate into something we can understand, possibly. So anything you say could be relevant to where we are now. If you could do that for us, that would be amazing. Reflection.
Yeah.
So could you tell us, if possible, anything relevant to where we are now, please? Were you aircrew here or were you a pilot? Can you tell us? Let's get this little bit down here. Let's walk down here.
Yeah.
Can you tell us whereabouts you are in this building, please? Yeah, there's a female coming through and I can't understand what she's saying. The lady that showed us your voice, are you here with us now, please? That light's just come on.
Why did you?
Oh, that was my arm on the lock.
Made you get that fright, Riley.
Did it make Charlie jump? We found the alarm. That was giving me a heart attack. Thanks, Lee. So the lady that shown us voice, are you down this end of the building? Was that it's me? Can you tell us your name, please? Can you tell us where you are, please? Are you in this building with us now? I'm not sure if that just said, I'm now back right by the bike. What am I right next to?
Oh, that's just a bike again thing.
Yeah.
And it just said bike again on there. Yeah, I think it's a light switch sensor. Thank you for that. If that just said bike, I'm standing next to this bike now. Are you stood next to? Is this your coat? Is this your flight jacket? In fact, I was too large. You can see a bit better, guys, actually. Is this your flight jacket? Did you used to wear this out on the airfield?
That's just like Nelson.
Nelson?
Nelson.
Nelson. Well, I have to remember that name and have a look at the plaque on there. Is there a name in it? Inside the collar? Inside the collar if there is.
It's changed.
No, it's changed. Somebody stop it, obviously pinching it. We'll have to have a look on the memorial outside.
It said Nelson.
Nelson. Is that your surname, Nelson? Is that...
So it was, yeah.
I was, yeah.
Whole body.
If it was, thank you very much for that. That's brilliant of you to say that. Can you tell us your first name, please? No, say Dan.
Yeah.
So Dan Nelson. So was your name Daniel Nelson? We'll have to check there. We'll definitely have to check the memorial board outside. Daniel, if it is Daniel or Nelson, were you connected to anything in this room? Can you say yes, please? Again, as always, guys, it's probably the editing that when I've got my headphones on, I'm going to pick a lot of stuff up, to be honest. Daniel, did you die on this airfield? Can you tell us? And that's Lee's tripwire. Can you come forward and walk down this corridor for us, please? If there's somebody here now, can you throw something down this corridor to us, please? If you can. Dan or Mr. Nelson, if you are here, can you tell me if you specifically died on this airfield in the air crashes? Were you a pilot or air crew, or were you ground crew? Can you say air crew or ground crew? Sure, that's a war as well. Was it during the war? I'm not sure.
I heard Warren.